I'm Victoria Cooksey, and today we're going to be making vegan chocolate mousse. To start off, get 4 ounces of vegan dark chocolate in the 70 to 71% range. And then I'm going to add in non-dairy milk. Today I'm using coconut milk, but you could use almond milk or whichever one you like. 7 tablespoons, and just pour that over the chopped chocolate. And kind of shake the bowl just to even it out, make sure the liquid's on everything. I'm going to put a plate on top, and then I'm just going to walk away for 5 minutes and let that melt. Now that the chocolate's melted, go ahead and take the lid off. Take a whisk, put it in the center, and you're literally just start off there and work your way outwards. Once it's all together, just go ahead and stop. You don't want to overmix, and I'm going to literally just set this aside while we make the meringue portion. Now it's time to make the meringue. So what you're going to do is get a can of chickpeas, they're also called garbanzo beans, and you're going to take the liquid out, half a cup of it, and that is basically called aquafaba or bean water. I always keep the can in the refrigerator because chilled aquafaba will whip easier. So this is the chilled aquafaba, and then I'm just going to add in half a teaspoon of cream of tartar for stabilization. First thing you're going to do, let this mix for 5 minutes, about medium-high speed. Next step, get 1/3 cup organic granulated cane sugar. I've got this turned off just so you can hear me, but what you're going to do is put your mixture to low, put 1 tablespoon in, turn it back up to high, and go about 30 seconds to a minute. Then you're going to turn it to low, put the next tablespoon in, turn it back up to high for 30 seconds plus. So just keep repeating that until all the sugar is in there. Now that the sugar's in there, just turn it up to high and let it whip for 5 more minutes. Just to kind of give you an idea what you're looking for. And if you'll notice, if you ever do egg white meringue, how similar this looks. And just kind of some more quick info on aquafaba versus egg white. If you're whipping egg whites, you want it room temperature. If you're doing aquafaba, you want it chilled. Egg whites, you can overbeat. But the good news about aquafaba is you don't have to worry about overbeating it and have anything bad happen. If you had to walk away and let this set a while, if for some reason it did deflate, you could just re-whip it. And also, since this is not raw egg, it's just the bean water, you can taste it and see if you like the sugar amount, if you like any flavors you've added, and it's not going to do anything to hurt you. So we've got kind of that stiff peak there. And then the last thing I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put a teaspoon of coffee extract, organic coffee extract in here. Literally whip it 1 more minute, and then we're done with the whipping part. You could also use vanilla if you wanted to. I just really love like coffee and chocolate together. Or you could be like, hey, I don't want to put anything in, and that's okay too. So 1 more minute, and then we get to fold it all together. Now it's time to incorporate everything together. So I put about 1/3 of the meringue in with the chocolate. If your kitchen's like mine and the chocolate gets a little too cold to mix, I'll do maybe 5-10 seconds tops in the microwave, but you don't want real hot meeting real cold. And you're just gonna, this one you don't have to worry about volume, just literally whisk it in to incorporate. And you're literally just gonna do this till everything's mixed up really well. Now I'm gonna pour the chocolate mixture into the rest of the meringue. Okay, then you're just going to start to fold, just kind of go from the bottom up, and then just turn your bowl as you go until you get everything incorporated and most of the white streaks are gone. And just keep folding it until it looks like this. Now you're just going to spoon this into ramekins. I usually get around 5 servings. It's going to depend. Are you using a ramekin or are you using espresso cups? Espresso cups, you could stretch this a little farther. Once you get all the ramekins filled, then refrigerate this for around 15 minutes to 30 minutes will be fine, or overnight. And I actually find that these last in the refrigerator a good 3 days if you need to do a little make-ahead dessert. To garnish this, I put a little of the whipped coconut cream that we made from the last episode, and then a little shaved chocolate on top. Now, your best recipe truly for success with this is make it out of chocolate you like the taste of, because there's not a lot of ingredients. You really want that chocolate to shine. Other than that, since it's like 9 a.m. here as I'm filming this, this is a little something I like to call breakfast. If you missed any of the measurements or anything, just check below and I'll be sure to post the recipe for you. And do let me know if you make it. And I've got